It is possible in Word to have two documents open and view those two documents side by side. I have got a file open called Playpen, as you can see. What I'm going to do is save this document as decorating. And I might make a change. Instead of decorating, I'll put renovating. And instead of 3, I'll put 4. Renovating in 4 stages. And I'll save this file decorating. Now I want to go and open up the file Playpen that I had open earlier. So I'll click my Open icon and I'll open up the file Playpen. So now I've got Playpen open and decorating open. If I want to put them side by side, it's simply a matter of going to the View tab in the ribbon and then going to View Side by Side. It then allows me to see the two documents side by side. I can see Playpen on the left-hand side, decorating in 3 stages, and I can see decorating on the right-hand side, which is renovating in 4 stages. By default, the Synchronized Scrolling button is turned on. And as I scroll down, you can see that the scrolling is synchronized. And this makes it easy to compare two documents. If I want to turn the synchronized scrolling off, I'll simply click the Synchronized Scrolling button, and now I can scroll independently of the other document. And I can turn the synchronized scrolling back on again. So it is possible, if you've got two files, to view them side by side rather than switching back and forth between those two files. Let me just close decorating and let me expand Playpen. Other options available to you on the View tab in the ribbon include Split. Sometimes I don't want to see two documents side by side. I actually want to see one document, but I want to split it so I can see 2 halves of that one document. On the View tab in the ribbon is a Split button, and when I click it, it splits this document into 2 views, and one's on top and one's below. I can then scroll independently in the top and in the bottom. So in the top pane I might leave the top of the document, and in the bottom pane I'll click and press Control End, and now I'm seeing the end of the document. The idea is I might put a list of recommendations at the bottom of the document. And to save typing the recommendations, I can copy and paste them from the top half of the document. So as I scroll down, I can actually select text and copy it, click in the bottom half of my screen and paste it. And I can go through the document, selecting portions of the document and copying them and pasting them to the end of the document, without actually having to scroll to the top and the bottom with one view of the document. So here's my recommendations. I can resize the split so I see less of the document in the bottom half and more of the document in the top half, but you basically can see 2 parts of the document at the same time. If you wish to remove the split, on the View tab in the ribbon, you have a button simply called Remove Split. But sometimes instead of splitting the document so that I can see 2 parts of the same document, instead what I'll do is I'll create a new window of the same document, which means I've got the same document but open in 2 windows. For this, we've got a file called Playpen, and we've got a button on the View tab in the ribbon called New Window, and I'll click New Window. What I now have is I have in front of me Playpen document :2. And if I went to View, I should be able to switch windows and go to either version 1 or version 2 or window 1, window 2 of the same file. So now that I've got 2 windows of the same file, I can use the Arrange All button to arrange both of those files on my screen. By hitting the Arrange All, I now have one document in the top half of my screen, which is document the second version, and in the bottom half of my screen I have the first version. So that's another alternative to splitting. And then to maximize, I'll just maximize that particular document, and to get rid of one of the versions, I'll simply just hit the X in the top right corner and close it. And then I'm back to seeing just one window with one copy of the file in it.